Hi everybody, welcome back to Mando Lessons. In this lesson we're going to be working on the melody to the song Cindy, which is part of the beginner series. The beginner series over at Mando Lessons has everything to get you going from never having picked up the instrument through proper technique, playing chords, scales, melodies, songs, tunes, you name it. So if you haven't checked out the rest of this series and want to know what that's all about, it's over at mandolessons.com. And so now we've worked on the chords and the melody, sort of singing the melody for Cindy. And then we learned the scale, the G scale in the last lesson. That'll help us sort of have our fingers in the right place when it comes time to play on the melody on the instrument. So this is what we're going to do in this lesson. So I'll play the chords and sing it once to get it in our heads, and then I'll pick out the melody, and then I'll break it down into sections and show you how to play it. So it sounds like this. Oh, to see my Cindy, she lives way down south. She's so sweet, the honeybees swarm around her now. Cindy in the springtime, Cindy in the fall. I can't have my own Cindy, I'll have no girl at all. Get along home, Cindy, Cindy, get along home. Get along home, Cindy, Cindy, gonna marry you someday. Get along home, Cindy, Cindy, get along home. Get along home, Cindy, Cindy, gonna marry you someday. So that's what the melody sounds like, with some chords to back it up. Now I'll play the melody out on the instrument, break it down into sections so you can play it too. It sounds like this. Again. B part. B part again. So that's the verse and the chorus, or you can think about it as the A part being the verse and the B part being the chorus. And sort of a simplified melody. If you're familiar with the song, you might have a slightly different idea of what the melody should be in your head. And feel free to either kind of work out those differences on your own, or you can meld to my melody if you like. And so I'll break it down now. So here's the A part, the first line of the A part. So that's, you ought to see my Cindy, to put it in reference of the melody. So it starts on the second fret of the A string. And then it goes to the fifth fret. Hits that twice. Let's try that. And at this point, don't worry too much about your right hand. We can sort of get into some right hand stuff in a later lesson. At this point, just sort of get the melody into your left hand is going to be the most important and helpful thing to do. And then sort of work out some of the details later on. So we've got 2, 5, 5, ought to see, and then open E string. So that's open, and then 5, and then 2, my Cindy. Again, my Cindy. So let's put those two parts together. You ought to see my Cindy. Again, you ought to see my Cindy. One more time. Ought to see my Cindy. And then we have this line. lives away down south. Lives away down south. So that starts in the second fret of the A string. And it goes 2, 2, O. Let's try that. 2, 2, O. And then 5th fret, 5, 2. Let's try those notes together. 5, 2. 5th fret on the D string. 5, 2. And what can be helpful here is to keep both of those fingers down. It'll sort of run the notes together from the beginning of that part. Lives away down south. So my ring finger stays down on the 5th fret. Down south. Lives away down south. Let's try that. 2, 2, O, 5, 2. Again. 2, 2, O, 5, 2. Put those two first sections together, and it sounds like this. Ought to see my Cindy, pause. Lives away down south, pause. Again. Ought to see my Cindy, lives away down south. One more time. 2, 5, 5, O, 5, 2. 2, 2, O, 5, 2. Great. And the next line in the song is the same as the first line. 2, 5, 5, O, 5, 2. And the last line sounds like this. 2, 2, O, O, 5. So it's similar to the second line. 2, 2, O, O, 5. Again. 2, 2, O, O, 5. So let's put the all of those parts together. That's the whole verse of the song. Play it through a couple times. We'll kind of loop it. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Dum da da dum da. Dum da 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 da. Da da dum dum dum. Again. So that's the verse of the song, and let's move on to the chorus. So the chorus, if you remember, has a couple pickup notes in the melody that goes ba ba dum dum or get along home, and home is the first beat of the chorus. So we have this kind of pickup notes at the end of the verse. Get along home, Cindy, Cindy, get along home. So the melody sounds like this. I'll play it and then break it down. And again. Ending. Again. I'll do that one more time. So those pickup notes of get along, which are the pickup notes, starts in the second fret, goes 2, O, 5th fret on the D string. 2, O, 5. Let's try that. 2, O, 5. And they kind of go a little quicker than the rest of the melody. Get along home, and it kind of slows down on home. Get along home, Cindy, Cindy, get along home. Let's anytime you're thinking about some complex rhythms, it's good to kind of either clap it out. I'll slap it out on my knee, which is off camera, but it goes Get along home, Cindy, Cindy, get along home. Let's do that. Here we go. Get along home, Cindy, Cindy, get along home. One more time. Get along home, Cindy, Cindy, get along home. And sort of breaking out just the rhythm can be really helpful to sort of get that idea into your fingers. So, as I said, 205, let's get that. 2 on the A string, O, 5th fret on the D string, and then it resolves to the 2nd fret on the D string. So it's get along home. Let's try that. Here we go. Get along home. One more time. Here we go. Get along home. Next part sounds like this. Get along home, Cindy, Cindy. So we have Cindy, Cindy in the melody, and it's Cindy, Cindy, or 2025. My hand is sort of getting out of the way so you can see these notes, but do try to keep your hand in the good position. Don't do what I'm doing right now. I'm doing this so you can kind of see my fingers better, but you want to sort of keep your hand more in this position. So, Cindy, Cindy, again, 2025, again, 2025. Let's add to that to the first part. Sounds like this. Get along home, Cindy, Cindy, again. Get along home, Cindy, Cindy, again. Get along home, Cindy, Cindy. And then we have get along home, which is the same sort of idea. 205, open D string. So that's the first half of the chorus. I'll play that all together so you can get what it sounds like. Get along home, Cindy, Cindy, get along home, open D string. So let's try that. It starts in the 2nd fret of the A string. Get along, 2025, 205, open, and again, here we go, 205, 205, open. And so that little 205 is kind of one of the quicker parts of the tune. And anytime you're having trouble with parts that go fast, it's always good to kind of break them out and play them on their own. So just kind of practicing that on its own can help you get that part smooth, and then adding it back into the melody. So let's play that first half of the chorus one more time. 205, 2025, 205, open D string. And then the second half of the chorus is almost the same. 205, 2025. And then at the ending is the same as the ending of the verse. 2005. So let's try the second half of the chorus on its own. It sounds like this. 205, 2025, pause. 2005. Again, here we go. 205, 2025, 2005. Add that to the first half of the chorus, and the whole chorus sounds like this. 205, 2025, 205, open D string. 205, 2025, 2005. One more time, here we go. Get along home, Cindy, Cindy, get along home. that's the whole chorus. Add that to the whole verse, and we got the whole tune. So here we go. Sounds like this. So the verse, or the A part, starts like this, just so to remind you. That's how it starts. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Do that whole part again. Here comes the chorus. Chorus again. So that's the whole thing. So work on that and get that nice and comfortable. Once it is, what I'll do now is I'll play the chords and sing it, and just sort of, you should play the melody along if you can, sort of with my voice. I'll try to sing exactly what I just taught, but my brain gets confused sometimes, so if it's a little different, don't feel like you're playing the wrong notes. Sort of got to meld the words to the melody, and it always comes out a little different. But I'll sort of get my strumming pattern going, and then sort of lead you in. So I'm gonna do verse, verse, chorus, chorus, A, A, B, B. So 1, 2. I'm gonna start the right hand. Here we go. Get along home, Cindy, Cindy, get along home. Get along home, Cindy, Cindy, gonna marry you someday. Get along home, Cindy, Cindy, get along home. Get along home, Cindy, Cindy, gonna marry you someday. So that's the whole tune. If you want to get the words for this tune, they're available as a PDF in the lesson where I taught the chords to the song and I sang along, which is over at mandolessons.com. I'm going to leave out the tablature on this song because really I think what's much more important than sort of learning to read music at this point is really to get the song in your ears. So rather than trying to find the music, I recommend really just listening to the song, singing it, even if you don't think of yourself as much of a singer. I personally don't think of myself as much of a singer, but it can be a great tool to sort of get melodies in your head and have fun while doing it, and nobody else is listening, so just have fun with it. It'll improve your musicianship a lot, so I really recommend singing along. That's all for now. And if you enjoy these lessons and other lessons over at mandolessons.com, there's a couple ways to donate, but that said, they'll always be free, and having fun and playing music's the most important part. Thanks for watching, and I hope to see you again soon. Bye-bye.